What is Meesho doing well that is making it grow so fast in the very competitive Indian e-commerce space? So Meesho was a fringe player just 5 years back, and now it is apparently the number 2 e-commerce player by GMV, the gross merchandise value on their platform. So if you look at the slide here, you can see now it is 28%, leapfrogging even over Amazon. So what has it that Meesho done that is the path for future e-commerce players? So let's see what Meesho has done successfully that other players can emulate, and what maybe are areas that Meesho can improve upon. Now, when it comes to one of the key differentiators of Meesho is that there is no commission fee. Think about it. If you are a seller, you want to get started right away, Meesho is the place. You don't need to pay any fees. It's something that a lot of women entrepreneurs in tier 2, tier 3 cities like. There is no fees. So this is very different compared to Amazon and Flipkart. So their Amazon and Flipkart charge a percentage of the sales as their fee, and it varies by product. It's roughly around 20% on a weighted average basis. So if you sell for 100 rupees, they take 20 rupees. Whereas with Meesho, 0. So that's one great thing. Another easier thing to do business with Meesho is that you don't have to be a branded store. You don't have to sell branded items. You can manufacture something at your own place and sell it. So what happens is your products can be at a much lower price point than a comparable product on any of the other e-commerce platforms. So if you look at a t-shirt, for example, a branded t-shirt, let's say is 600 rupees on Flipkart or Amazon, you get a similar quality t-shirt without the branding for say 150 rupees on Meesho. So win-win for the customers, and obviously that has boosted the volume of transactions growing through Meesho. So you have 0 commissions. You can sell unbranded items. You can sell it for cheaper. See, when you have 0 commissions, you obviously lower the product, which drives more sales, which means you are more inclined to be in Meesho, and it creates this positive feedback cycle. More and more sellers coming into Meesho, they are getting more revenue compared to if they are listed on Amazon or Flipkart. So that means they are putting more energy into Meesho. They're advertising, they're spending money, marketing expenses. They are doing that on Meesho platform. So everything works great for Meesho now with all of this. Is there anything that they are not doing so well? So from what we have seen is that Amazon has its own logistics services provider. They own it. So when it comes to Flipkart, they obviously own e-cart, and they do the last mile delivery as well. So that gives a really smooth experience for the customers. Even though we still hear complaints about Amazon's delivery and Flipkart's delivery, in terms of the amount of time it takes, Meesho is definitely a longer for most products. So this is an area where Meesho, if it somehow figure out a new or enhanced business model, they're going to be a significant player in this Indian e-commerce place. And this is something has been validated by a lot of investors, right? So Meesho was obviously incubated by Y Combinator, and after that they have raised over $1 billion in funding, which they have utilized pretty well, in fact. So the highest valuation was around $5 billion a couple of years back, and there's just a little bit of a pullback now, but it's around 4 to 5 billion. I think the latest valuation by Fidelity is 3.5 billion, but all said, Meesho is doing pretty well, and we feel that if things continue, the valuation is only going to go up, probably a significant decacorn in the making. So let's hope like this provides incentives for other e-commerce players to enter, and maybe some innovative ways of selling their products, and we are all going to be better for it. So 2024, 2025, Meesho has a lot of plans, including launching of groceries. They're going to try and emulate the daily 1-day grocery delivery. So this is going to open up quite a few customers. If you are in tier 1 cities, this might be a way for you to get started using with Meesho, because Meesho is predominantly a tier 2, tier 3. Maybe that's going to expand their market share in tier 1. All very exciting. Let's watch the space. So I'm going to probably do another video talking about the advantages of Amazon and Flipkart still over Meesho in a few months time. Just keep watching the place and do subscribe for more such videos.